Here I am over here talking to myself because I don't have the microphone turned on. And I didn't even realize I was not wearing it. So you guys could not hear a word I was saying, I'm sure. Let me know. Make sure you can hear me okay. I have microphone turned on now. I'm just going to turn the music on in a second here. So if you didn't see the Facebook post, you'll need a chair. I'm pointing to a chair. I know you can't see it, but there's one right here that I'm pointing to. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Lisa. It's always good to know that you can hear because sometimes, yeah, technology doesn't always work, does it? And then weights. You can use a barbell for a couple of the moves, but for the most part, I think I'm going to stick with free weights. So you can choose that for yourself. If you have just kind of both, you can kind of switch between them like I'm going to do, or you can choose to just stick to weights, free weights the whole time. Make sure you have a towel, some water. I'm just going to take a quick drink. Let's get this show on the road. I feel like I am just discombobulated because I was getting everything set up and then I got distracted and now things aren't set up. So bear with me just for a few more seconds. My iPod was dead. My thing didn't have batteries. It's just been a whole thing. But I am so glad you guys are here. Hi, Carrie. All right, let's press play on you. All right. All right, there we go. I got the music working. Whew. All right, let's start with a quick prayer. Heavenly Father, we lift up your name. Lord, please send your Holy Spirit down upon us. Let us feel his presence. I cover each one of us in the blood of Jesus right now, Lord, that you would protect us, that you would cover us in the blood of the Lamb, and that this hour of workout muscle burn time can be an hour of pure worship. All right, you guys are ready? I'm ready, so let's get started. All right, let's start with a little step touch. Crisscross those arms. You guys won't believe it, but I am already on day 8 of this sugar fast. Me. If anyone knows me, you'll know there's a reason I'm not super skinny, because I eat a lot of candy and everything else under the sun that is not healthy for you. So this was definitely very needed for my body. All right, we're gonna reach, step and reach. Let me tell you though, getting rid of something that your body is clearly addicted to is not easy. The Lord has had to sustain me through all of this. Without him, I couldn't have done it. He got me through some of the darkest moments during this fast. Reach down. Isn't that great though, that we can call upon our Father and he will fill up those places only he can fill? It's pretty amazing. I mean, who am I that he even cared? All right, we're going to push it back. Give me that little step touch. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Each time you push back, I want you to picture those shoulder blades almost squeezing and touching each other. All right, bring it front. Chest press here. I hope you had a great Monday. I'm always so happy to see you here with me. Whew. I'm like already getting short of breath and we've just started. Probably not a good sign. All right, we're going to go into a cross-country ski with our legs. And we're just going to lift it up overhead. Like you're raising the roof, the roof, the roof. The roof is on fire. Woo! All right, let's shift into a jumping jack. If you need to, you can come here to modify. This is not a high impact workout. So if you need to, modify it. No shame. This is one of those times you do what you need to do and you leave that shame at the door. Don't should yourself. My grandma told me that once. I thought it was pretty funny. Woo. All right, come to the edge of the mat. We're going to walk it out into a plank. All right, I want your arms nice and narrow. Drop down to your knees. 3 tricep push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back. Roll it on up. Roll those shoulders a few times. We're going to do that again. Walk it down. Walk those hands to the top of the mat. Take them wider this time. Drop those knees down. 3 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Push it up to a plank. Bring those arms in a little bit. I just want you to rock forward, rock back. Then I want you to push into a down dog. Drop those shoulders. And then walk those hands back to the feet. Roll it on up. Roll those shoulders. We're going to go into a swimming motion. So imagine we just jumped into the lake and then we're swimming. I'm swimming to you. You're swimming to me. Pull that water back. Actively pull against that water's resistance. Getting those shoulders nice and warmed up. All right, we're going to go into that butterfly stroke. So pull that water back, push it forward. Pull it back. All right, grab that chair. Our first move, we have tricep dips. So I'll give you a second to get set up. Find your chair or bench. If all you have is a bench, that works too. Most people have a chair in their house though. You're going to come off the edge of your chair or bench. You're going to drop it down till your elbows come and make a 90-degree angle and push it back up. If you want to make this more challenging, I urge you to put a weight on your hips, or you can lift one leg up at a time, whichever works best for you. All right. Ready, set, let's dip. Here we go. Down and up. Now, if you wanted to make this harder, you would just rest a weight on your hips, or you could alternate lifting up one leg. If this is hard enough as it is, then just stick to this motion. Keep going. Just fixing my microphone pack. As long as you're not trying to fix your microphone pack, you keep going. That would beg the question, what's you wearing a microphone? Go ahead and rest. All right, round 2. We're going to bring it down and we're going to hold it there. Whew. Get ready. Mentally prepare yourself. 1, here we go. You can do this, and I want that to be your mantra as you hold this position. Remind yourself that even though you're in a place of discomfort right now, even though your muscles are getting tired, remind yourself that you are more than a conqueror, that you are a warrior, that you have the strength to get through this. Even when the going gets rough, you get rougher. You can hold this here. There's only 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Again, if that ever starts to get too easy for you, go ahead, take those progressions that I showed you. Just make it a little harder. It's time for pulses. Let's go. Pulses, baby. Woo! Little 1-inch movement up and down. Think of this as the remix dip. Woo! You can hear that beat. You can even boop to the beat. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! Halfway. Let's go. Don't give up on me yet. If you're ready to give up, count to 5. Give yourself a rest. Come back down. But stretch it out as long as you can before you rest. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yikes. All right. All you needed that chair for. Get that baby out of the way. Grab your free weights. We do not want a barbell for this one. We're going to start with a chest fly. Grab a heavier weight. You're going to be laying on the floor. Palms are going to be facing up. You're going to bring it up and down with a slight bend in those elbows. Meet me down on the mat with your weights. Get ready. 2, 1, let's go. Palms facing each other. Tap those elbows down to the ground. Squeeze it up. I really want you to focus on squeezing at the top. Feel those chest muscles. Squeeze on up. Now, if you've been doing this for a few weeks and it starts to feel like it's getting a little too easy for you, I urge you to see if you can go to higher weights, if you have them, of course. If it's still pretty hard, that's okay. And rest. All right. For the next one, we are going to move through molasses. So it's going to be sticky, slow movement. We're going to hold it at the bottom and we're going to hold it at the top. Here we go. Whew. Hold it down nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Bring it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring it up. And rest. All right, we got pulses next. So you're going to come down to the bottom part of the movement and you're going to pulse. If that ends up being too much, you can always come back up for a second and then come back down to that pulse. Here we go. You got this. Feel that muscle in that chest working. All those muscles connected to those chest muscles. Feel them moving, contracting, releasing. Woo! Pulse it out. You got this. Woo-hoo! Till the walls start crumbling. Just like Jericho, make those walls crumble. 2, 1, and rest. Woo! You feeling that yet? All right, we've got tricep overhead extensions. Now you've got 2 options with this one. Option number 1, you just stand here, or you can even come down to your knees, put that weight overhead. I'm going to show you here. Bring it down to the base of the spine or the base of the neck and bring it up. Or if you want to make this a little bit harder, I'm going to be taking a low lunge while doing this today. But feel free, if you want to make this arms only, you don't have to do the lunge. I just felt like throwing in a little bit of legs today. But just because I felt like it, doesn't mean you have to feel like it. Check it out here. That weight is coming up overhead. I'm bending the elbow so it comes down to the base of my neck, stretching it overhead, base of the neck. Now, if you're in that lunge with me, get down a little lower. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. If you're doing those legs with me, go ahead, switch to the other side. We're going to do that same thing, but we're going to hold it down at the base of our spine. Here we go. Hold it here. We're just isometrically holding this. It should feel difficult. I don't know about you, but I definitely am feeling it. Woo! Yes. Smile through it. Sink it down a little deeper into that lunge. Let those legs bark a little at you. Woo! All right, triceps, I feel you. We're almost there. 5 more seconds. You got this. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo! Oh, man. I don't know about you, but I felt that. For the final one, I'm going to hold a wide plie this time. Pulses here. Little one-ish movement up and down. Let me show you from the side. I'm just going to come down for a second. Little pulses. Now you can opt to take out that plie. It is not a requirement. Sometimes I just get the urge to be a little extra. And apparently today is that day. Keep pulsing for me. Woo. My triceps are not loving this today. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Excellent. All right, we're going to chest scoops next. Whew. All right, I'm going to go down a little lighter for these chest scoops just because I know myself. All right, you can either just stagger your stance or you can take that lunge again. Your palms are going to be out and you're going to scoop it up, bringing them together, bringing it back down. Feel free, if you want to join me in a lunge, you can, or you can just stagger your stance like so, lifting up that back heel. All right, here we go. Squeeze them up, bring them back down. So those arms go wide, out to the side. There's a bend in that elbow. Don't keep those arms straight. Feel the chest squeeze together as you lift. So today we're doing tricep, chest, tricep, chest, tricep, chest, before we switch to something else. So your chest and your triceps will burn before we're done. Rest. Go ahead, shake it out. Let that blood get moving through those muscles. Grab a drink if you need it. Okay, next one, we're going to move through it a lot slower. If you're doing that lunge, switch legs. Super slow. Super slow. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in that lunge, sink it lower. Count of 4 up. Count of 4 down. Woo. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Excellent. That was great, you guys. We're going to add a little pulsing action in now. So you're going to come, pulse. So you're in that top part of the motion. Little pulses, like almost tapping those weights together. Keep going. Get those arms up. Try not to hang them down low. Keep them up. Woo! We're almost there. Keep going. 2, 1. Woo! All right. We've got kickbacks coming next. So if they get too hard, you can always alternate your kickbacks. If you can, though, keep them together. Taking those elbows, bending, extending. Whew. I feel like I've just never been so thirsty in my life right now. All right, let's get beast mode on this one. Meet me in that lunge again. Woo. Remember, these lunges aren't a requirement, but I don't think you'll regret taking them. If you want to just come here and rest that leg down, you can do that, but just make sure you're hinging forward. Same thing with the lunge. You're hinging forward. So when you're doing this, you're not straight up and down. You're hinged forward. And rest. Excellent work. You guys are doing awesome. All right. Whew. Same thing for this one. Switch those legs if you were in that lunge. We're going to just hold it up here. Here we go. So those arms are straight. Whew. You're lifting it up. If you find yourself dropping down a little bit, lift it up again. Sink it down into that lunge if you can. Whew. Had an itch. Woo. Keep lifting it up. Is it dropping down? Lift it up. Remember, this lunge is just bonus. Who doesn't love a bonus, though? Rest. Woo! Go ahead and rest. All right. We've got pulses for the last one, but we're going to do 3, 2, 1, up. Okay? Here we go. I'm not doing a lunge for this one, but you can if you want. Up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're hinging forward at the hip. Keeping that spine straight. Back straight, I mean. 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Hello, triceps. All right. We have push-ups next. So I'm going to challenge you today. Do as many as you can from your toes. I am going to take that challenge as well. I am not great at push-ups, but this is where you get stronger. In your weakness, that is where your strength comes from. It doesn't come from you're already being strong. It comes from you working in those moments of weakness and not giving up. So that's what I want you to do. Bring it to the mat. All right, here we go. Arms are wide. Bringing that chest to elbow height. Seeing how many you can keep up on your toes at. Maybe you tried one and it just wasn't happening. I've been there. I get it. Then you drop down to your knees. Do as many as you can from your knees. But if you can, stay on your toes. You'll never know how strong you are if you just take the easier modification. Challenge yourself. Get shaky and rest. Excellent. You'll have to let me know later how many you did. All right, isometric hold. Bring it down. Down and hold. If you need to, you can come down on your knees and hold it here. See if you can do some up on your toes. Woo! No shame in dropping down. Just challenge yourself as long as you can. Woo! Yeah! This is real work over here. This is real muscle building. No gimmicks. Rest. Woo! After like a year almost of working on push-ups, I would think I would be a pro. Here I am. Pulses. All right. I'm going to do these on my knees. I know otherwise I'm not going to be able to do them all. Pulses are always harder. So if these feel harder than the other ones, you're not crazy. You're not weak. You're right where you need to be. Keep that little 1-inch movement up and down. Pulse to the beat if you can. Woo! You got 6 more seconds. 2, 1. Woo! You guys, awesome work. That was tough. All right. We've got front raises next. So I don't recommend using the same weight you were using before. I dropped down just a little bit. Like if you were using 12s, maybe go to 10s or 8s. You can always try it at that heavier weight though. What we're gonna do, we're gonna lift it up to the front and bring it back down. Lifting only to shoulder height. I'm gonna turn to the side. Palms are facing down. Now, if you feel like it, bring it into that wide plie and give me those front raises. In case you were looking for a little harder burn today, I'm just throwing a little legs in there. But you know what? If you really like to just focus on upper body day, I get it. Go ahead and rest. All right. Second round, isometric. I like to follow the same pattern. I'm a little OCD about it, which is why we do isometric second always. All right, here we go. I'm going to try the heavier ones. This may have been a mistake. It was. Keep going. Keep holding. I don't have an in-between weight for those. It goes straight from 8 to 12. It's kind of a big jump. Hold it up. Whew. Imagine whatever you're holding up. You're like Superman right now. You're holding it up over helpless people. If you drop those weights before that timer, they'll all perish. Whew. Rest. Whew. It helps me to think that I'm like saving someone's life. I'm not just torturing myself. Whew. We've got pulses next. Here we go. Little 1-inch movement up and down. You may have to drop the weight down for this one. Pulses are always harder. I'm going to try it this whole time. Are you going into that plie with me? Woo! Why not, right? Woo! The faces I'm making at you right now are just pretty, I know. Keep breathing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Whew. And rest. Whew, that was killer. All right, we're switching gears. We're working our biceps next. Gonna switch to a heavier weight than what you were just doing. Oops. Oh, that's the microphone. No big deal. We're gonna take that weight. Palm is gonna start off facing each other, and then you're gonna cross body like you're tapping your chest. Here we go. If you want, you can squat it out. If you don't want to, you just go ahead and focus on those arms. I am just full of fun options today. God, please take this. Give me a little today. Hey, you're at home. You can be that annoying dude at the gym. Rest. There's no one at the gym to annoy by your I was that person that was like, all right, slow it down for this one. Nice and slow. If it helps, count to 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, get ready for our shaker weight. I'm giving you a little body shake. Pulse, pulse. I want you to pulse 3 times. Here we go. 3. You know what this is. This is our fun little shaker weight. Woo! For $19.95 plus shipping and handling, you too can have the magic shaker weight. Woo! Shake it for me, baby. Shake, 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 Sharona. Woo-hoo! You guys are doing great. Keep shaking it for me. Shake it. Shake what your mama gave you. And I mean your arms. And rest. Woo! All right. For this next one, I'm busting out the barbell. If you don't have a barbell, please do not fret. They are not required. I just like to use mine sometimes. We're going to take an underhand grip. Your hands are going to go about as wide as your legs. You're going to hinge it forward, bend those knees, and you're going to row it up to that belly button and bring it down. Same movement if you're using free weights. I'm going to turn to the side. Here we go. Row it up, bring it down. Really squeeze that back as you lift it up. If you're using free weights and this gets to be too tough, you can always single arm it. Whew. Feel that back contracting as you lift it up and then release. Rest. All right. Second move, isometric. We're going to bring it up, hold it by that belly button, and we're just going to leave it there. This is a time when I want you to think of whatever your comfort verse is. Hold it up. Maybe your comfort verse is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Maybe it's something else. Whatever it is, pull it out Feel those back muscles holding that weight up. Yes, you should feel this in your arms too, because they're using your arms to hold it up. But I really want you to feel it in that back. Bend those knees here. Woo! Yeah, feels good, right? Rest. Good, that's what you were thinking. I knew. All right. For the next one, you're gonna bring it up. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, 1, down. Keep it going like that. Whew. After already working those biceps, I feel them on this movement. You should feel it in those biceps too. My main goal here is for us to get that back though. Woo-wee. Rest. Woo. All right. Next one we're going to do, you can feel free to keep your barbell or you can switch to free weights. I'm going to show you real quick what we're going to do. It's called a clean and press. You're going to bring that weight up to that chest height using those legs. You're going to flip it at the chest, pushing those elbows down, and you're going to push that weight up overhead, bring it down, flip, and pull it down. Here we go. Push. Check out your elbows here. Use those legs to help you push up, catch it, and down. Woo! Check out your elbows. It's super important. Woo! Elbows are pushing straight down. Push it up. Flip. Woo! 2, 1, rest. Woo! Hands are super sweaty. All right, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to slow it down a little bit here. You can really focus on your form here. So we're going to pull it up. Use those legs. Push it straight up. Bring it down. Flip those elbows up. Hold it here. Pull it straight down. I want you to pretend like that weight is like a sweaty sports bra. You're pushing up overhead, and then you're pushing straight down. Whew. And rest. So it's super important with this one that that bar stay connected to you the whole time. I'll do the last one with free weights. All right, here we go. Same thing for this one. Pull it up, flip, push overhead, flip. So if you're using free weights, you come to that upright row, push it up. Check it out. I'm using my legs to catch, flipping it down. Catch, push, flip. Should feel that in those shoulders when you're doing that flip. Rest. Woo! Great job. That's a difficult move. If it felt confusing, don't worry about it. We haven't done that one a lot, so it might have felt a little weird. All right. Next move we're going to do is a reverse bicep curl. So you're going to curl it up, curl it down. So normally you'd have that underhand grip. This time, your palms are facing in, and you're going to curl it up to the collarbone just like you normally would. Curl it up, curl it down. You're going to feel this in your forearms. This might feel a lot harder than a regular curl because we're using muscles we don't always use. Those forearms should be on fire by now. Keep going. And rest. For round 2 of this one, we're going to do a Zotman curl. So you're going to take that underhand grip like a normal bicep curl. When you get to the top, flip those wrists for that reverse. Flip them back. All right, here we go. Zotman curl. Curl it up, flip, curl it down, flip, curl it up, flip. Excellent. Oh, you are so much stronger than you realize. We all feel this when we lift heavy. But you can do this. You can conquer this. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Rest. Whew. All right. For the last one, you're going to curl it up for 2 with that reverse curl. You're going to flip, curl it for 2 with a regular curl. Here we go. 1, 2, flip. 1, 2, flip. 1, 2, flip. Woo, you got it. Yeah. Whew. We are strong warriors. Hear us growl. Woo. 2, 1, rest. All right. We have got reverse flies next. So you're going to hinge it forward. You're going to bend it over. You're going to take those weights, let them dangle in front of you, palms facing in. Slight bend in that elbow. And you're going to bring it up as high as you can. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Bringing it back down. All right. You don't have to go to a lighter weight. My arms are just feeling like I need to right now. Listen to your body. Here we go. Hinge it forward. Don't lock out those knees. Give me a bend in those knees. Squeeze that back up. I'm trying to get those shoulder blades squeezed together. I'm going to turn to the front so you can see this view. Woo! Yeah. You're doing awesome. Keep hinging forward. Rest. Whew. Shake it out. Whew. We're going to do that again, but this time when you come to the top, I want you to just hold it up. Hold it up like you're holding a weight up over a bunch of puppies. They're so cute. You don't want to drop that weight on them. They'll move at the end of these 40 seconds. But until then, you got to hold it up. Hinge it forward as you can. Woo! 10 more seconds. Woo! 2, 1. Woo! Go ahead, shake it out. Whew. All right, get ready. We've got pulses. So we're going to come up for 3, 2, 1. Hinge it forward more than what I was just doing there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Keep going there. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Keep it going. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest. Whew. All right. For the next one, you have 2 options. Your first option, regular bicep curls. Or if you'd like to join me on the floor, we're going to come lean back on those sits bones. You can either have the feet planted or lift them up. Bicep curl here. You pick. You can take any variation of that. Make it work for you. Here we go. Maybe your balance isn't there today and you want to keep those feet down. Maybe you just want to focus on the arms and not hold your boat pose. That's okay. For some people, they find they can lift more if they focus on just the arms. If that's you, go for it. I want you to try and almost rest those arms by those legs on the down part and rest. Whew. All right. For round 2, we're going to move extra slow and we're going to hold it up in that contraction for 3 seconds before we release. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, bring it up. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, bring it up. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right, we've got pulses next. If you need to drop down on weight for pulses, I understand. Do your best here. All I care is that you don't give up. We are challenging ourselves here. Woo! Keep going. It's getting sweat in my eye. No big deal. Woo! Shake your boat. Your boat is shaking. You're on terrible waves. The boat is shaking, but it's just your arms. Woo! Yeah, who went forever. He is a friend of mine. The God of angel armies is always by my side. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. The last one, you've got 2 options. We're going to do a shoulder shrug. I want you to go to the heaviest weight you can handle that you have in your house, too. Option. If you want to do a little bit of legs, you can also do heel lifts. Otherwise, we're just shrugging our shoulders. Put those weights in your hands facing each other. So option to have the heels included, or you're just here. I really want you to focus on pulling those shoulders away from the ears on the way down. So many people stand here all day where they're slumped forward. We're really focusing on doing that slump and then releasing. And not even a slump. You're just lifting up and rest. Whew, I felt that. All right. Round 2, we're going to hold it. So you're going to lift it up and hold it there. Now, if you want, I am going to do holding those shoulders by my side. I'm going to slowly walk across the room. I'm going to turn around and walk the other direction, holding my arms, my shoulders shrugged up by my ears, turning and walking. If you want to stay still here, you definitely can. It's not a requirement to do the walk. We're just doing a little farmer's walk here. And rest. Release those shoulders. Even give them a little bit of a roll here forward and backwards to kind of relax those muscles where we just created a lot of tension. We're going to pulse here. Kind of looks like we're doing some kind of weird dance move. If this bothers you too much, just go back to the slower pace. Some of us spend too much time slumped over things, so this can cause too much tension in your shoulders. Listen to your body. If that's the case for you, slow it down or just roll it out, drop the weights. Woo! These are my new dance moves. And rest. Woo! I know you felt that. All right, get ready because we're going into cardio, or not cardio, core. Started with a C, close enough, right? We're going to hold a plank, and while you're in that plank, you're going to tap each shoulder. If that ends up being too much for you, just go ahead and hold your plank. If you ever need to modify a plank, just go like you're about to modify a push-up on your knees and hold your plank there. I'd rather you do that than stick your butt up in the air. All right, get ready. Here we go. Tap and tap. Try your hardest here to not flip open. Try and keep those hips as square as you can as you lift that hand to tap your shoulder. So if I was modifying this, I could either be here on my knees, just like I'm modifying a push-up, or you're just here holding your plank. If maybe that balancing on one arm is a little too much for you. God is on the move, hallelujah. Woo, shout it out. On the move. Rest. Woo. All right, flip it over. We got reverse crunches next. You're just crunching those knees in. Crunch it up. So you're taking those hips up off the ground, crunching it up. Keep going. Forgot that I had a little knot in my shirt and that really hurts. Woo, that's better. Yes, I don't know about you, but since we switched to this upper body, lower body focus, I can see definition in my arms and chest that I didn't have before. I hope that's the case for you. Whew, guess that's what happens when you switch to strength training instead of Zumba. And rest. Whew. V-ups are next. So stretch it long. Bring those hands towards those feet. Stretch it wide. Here we go. If you need to modify this, bring your legs here to start and then just bring the arms to the legs. Otherwise, crunch it up, make a V, crunch it up, make a V. This one's tough. If you need to modify it, no shame. Woo. Pretend I'm watching you though. And you're showing off. Show me how many you can do like this. Woo. 2, 1. Woo. Quick rest. All right, if you want, you can grab a weight for the next one. We're going to do Russian twists. Come onto those sits bones, lean it back, side to side. Think of it like you're paddling a kayak. How you've got to bring that elbow back and back. You can have those feet up off the ground if you want, or you can leave them down. If you don't want to use a weight, you can come here with no weight. All are great options. Do what works for you. Woo! Woo! Keep going. Losing my breath. Let me here I go. Rest. Woo! All right. Lose the weight. We're going to push our hands against our legs and our legs against our hands, keeping those shoulders off the mat. This is an isometric move here. So your legs are trying to move your hands are trying to move your legs. But in the end, there's no movement because your legs and your arms are in complete equal opposition. Draw that belly button in. I really want you to focus on that. Tilt that pelvic bone up. Bring that belly button down towards the spine and make sure you're breathing here. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo! Bicycle crunches are next, and that is our last move for the day. All out, last move. All right, here we go. Woo! Really bring that elbow to the opposite knee while you pedal that bike with your feet. Here we go. Woo! Get it. 10 more seconds. We're almost there. Rest. Woo! You made it. All right, cross one leg over the other. Bring your legs up. Pull that arm through. Pull back on that thigh. I'm stretching our legs because we did a little leg work. I may or may not have forgotten that we're doing upper body again. Switch those legs. Same thing. All right, roll it on up. I want you to come to a tabletop position. Thread the needle through, bring that arm underneath, drop the shoulder down, hang out here. This is your time to slow down that breath, reconnect with your mind and your spirit, and just calm your mind. Spend your time now listening to that still small voice. Push it back up to tabletop. Reach that hand through. Drop that shoulder down. Go ahead, bring it on up. Clasp those hands together. Bring the hands behind the head and push out the chest. Oh, this feels amazing today. Woo. Go ahead, release. Put your hands on your knees. I just want you to round your spine, tuck your chin, lean it back a little bit here. Feel a nice stretch through those shoulders and the upper back. Go ahead, bring it up. Reach one arm up. Pull down on that elbow. Stretching out those triceps. Whew. Quick reminder, tomorrow we will have HIIT Core. So it'll be 60 minutes of strength and some hardcore cardio, not cardio. I hope you can join me for that. If not, it will be a live recording that you can do whenever works for your schedule. I always love it. Go ahead, switch those arms. When people do it with me, but I understand that not everyone can make it to every class that I'm going to do. So never ever feel guilty if your schedule does not work with mine. I have to keep a certain schedule because I have children and with COVID and a husband who doesn't let really anybody else see us. When I'm doing these classes, he's in charge of the kids. So that's that. All right, we're going to put one hand on our knee, and then we're going to turn our spine, look behind ourselves. Imagine like you're talking to someone behind you, giving that spine a nice little torso twist. Maybe if you're lucky, you even get a little crack. Occasionally that happens to me. Go ahead, switch other side. Oh, and then also Thursday we do have lower body at 5:30. Go ahead, release. All right, we're going to take that neck up and over. I even want you to drop your chin forward as you pull on that neck a little bit here. I want you to feel it into the neck and part of the shoulders up here. Okay, go ahead, release. Other side, same thing. Drop that head forward a little bit as you give a gentle tug. Remember, this is your neck. Don't be too aggressive. All right, let's just end in a quick prayer as I send you on your way. Lord, please bless our steps as we go forward with our families. I just pray, Lord, that in a world full of chaos right now, that you would be our center, our rock, and you would just help us to cling to you and not the things of this world. Lord, I just pray that the end of COVID would be near and that you would bless each and every person who is here with me today. I ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen. Great job today. You guys are amazing. I'm super proud of you for showing up, for working on yourself, for taking this hour to not only work on yourself, but work on worshiping our Heavenly Father. Not everybody takes the time to do that, but you did. You were here and you worked hard. So whether or not you're willing to give yourself a pat on the back, here's a virtual back pat from me to you. All right, guys, have a great night. Love you guys all.